In today's video, we're going to talk about the reasons why you need to become a digital nomad and live a location-independent lifestyle this year. If you're new to the channel, my name is Houman, and for nearly the last 10 years, I have been a digital nomad. And for the last 5+ years, my fiancée Rosie and I have been living a location-independent lifestyle. In this channel, we want to show you how you can build a location-independent lifestyle, as well as show you how life is in different parts of the world. The number one reason is flexibility and location independence. Because you're able to make money on your laptop, you could technically be anywhere that you want to be. Now, in the last 5 years, we've been in different countries such as Thailand, Vietnam, Mexico, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, Georgia, and many others, and we were able to continue our work and what we were doing while exploring and living in different parts of the world. This flexibility allows you to avoid problems like the pandemic-induced lockdowns, economical issues, and inflation. By having the freedom to select your base, digital nomads can maintain a secure and enjoyable lifestyle. Now, we really got to see this during COVID. While there was a lot of countries under lockdown, businesses, everything being closed, some countries were open. So for example, during COVID, we actually spent a majority of our time in Mexico and Bali, Indonesia, while things were pretty normal. For example, in Bali, experience the beaches, the waterfalls, and all the attractions that are in Bali without really any tourists at all. So even though there is like a global pandemic happening or whatever is happening in the world, you're able to pick and choose locations based on what is happening in that specific location. Now, reason number 2 is the flexibility of time and money. Now, unlike a typical 9-to-5 job, digital nomads are able to build their own work schedule around the time that works best for them and their lifestyle. Now, for us, we really enjoy building a different routine based on whatever country that you're at. I'm actually also a day trader in the US market. So usually in Thailand, I'll be trading in the evenings, but during daytime, we're going to go to the gym, maybe get some Muay Thai sessions in, and go to the beach, maybe get some work done from a cafe, go to the market. So we're really able to build our own schedule based on each specific location, and that schedule changes. So we really like that kind of flexibility and changes that come with it. And additionally, expenses in different countries could be significantly lower than your home country, especially if you're from the West. So for example, a really nice 2-bedroom condo apartment here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam would cost you around $1,000 per month, whereas that same apartment would be $3,000 or $4,000 in San Francisco, which is where I'm from. And in addition to that, just daily things, going to a restaurant and getting a nice meal, it could cost you maybe $2 to $5 over here. Now, reason number 3 is work-life balance. Now, as a digital nomad, you're able to strike a healthy work-life balance that fits your specific lifestyle. And you could actually pick the countries and the places that you want to go to based on what you want to do. So for example, if you really want to get in shape, you could move to Thailand and start taking intensive Muay Thai sessions for a while, maybe 1 or 2 months. Go to Muay Thai lessons for 5 or 6 times a week. That's going to really put you in a good shape. Or if you're feeling like being in a beach for a while, you rent a condo in a beach town and you go to the beach every single day. So let's say you want some of that Latin vibe, right? You can move to Mexico, have your margarita. What's great is that you are not just a tourist, you are living in that country. You're really able to embrace that culture, do what the locals do what you've been wanting to do by being a digital nomad. Reason number 4 is experiencing different cultures and lifestyles. Living as a digital nomad provides an incredible opportunity to immerse yourself in various cultures and lifestyles. You could spend your time in Bali on a beautiful tropical island. This encourages you to explore different places, different activities, and really broadens your horizon and helps you discover your preferences. And also doing this is really a good way to train yourself to be adaptive and be able to live anywhere in the world. This really gives you that freedom. You know that you're not tied down to one specific country. If things go bad in your home country, if something happens, you're able to move. And because you've done it so many times, it is so easy for you, right? Just another day. You just move to another country that fits your lifestyle the best. Reason number 5 is taking advantage of the local delicacies. Now, each country is going to have its own special, unique thing. So for example, in Southeast Asia, they have some really delicious and amazing tropical fruits and vegetables. 1 kilo of mangosteen for a couple of dollars, or even some fruits that you probably never heard of or never seen in your life that you're able to experience and try for the first time here. In Kazakhstan, they have some amazing kebabs. The meat was absolutely delicious there. In Georgia, the wine was so delicious and only $1 per glass because Georgia is one of the oldest wine producing regions in the world. In Mexico, you're able to have some amazing tacos and margaritas that are only 50 cents or $1. I mean, each country is really going to have its own thing. And whenever you go to that country, you're able to live like the locals and enjoy that local delicacy. And you as a digital nomad, you're able to experience that like a local and the local prices in wherever location that you're at. Now, just like anything in life, there's always pros and cons, and being a digital nomad is no exception. The biggest challenge that digital nomad has brought us is being away from families for extended amount of time. Both Rosie and myself are very close to our families, and being away from them is honestly quite difficult. So what we do to combat that is, first of all, talk to our families every single day, via regular phone call or video call. And also we go back to see our families throughout the year, at least once a year and sometimes more. And during that span of time, we really spend time with them. Now, another challenge is that you have to be very self-motivated. Now, a lot of digital nomads, they don't really have a boss, right? Many of digital nomads are freelancers or they have their own company. So it's so important to really plan out your day, your week, your month, your year to be able to hit your targets, your objectives, your goals, right? Because that is really the only way to be successful long term. Now, I've seen so many digital nomads that move to a new country, they meet some new people and they start partying every day, they start just hanging out, and they really lose focus of what they want to do in life. They feel like they are on a lifelong partying and vacation journey. You're not a tourist, right? When you're a digital nomad, you are living in that country. So you have to always know that while it is always time for hanging out and having a good time, you have to always make sure that you also are taking care of your business, your work, and that is really the only way to make this work long term. Now, to wrap up this video, I really want to give my #1 recommendation for how to become a digital nomad. And that is to find out what you like to do and give yourself 1 to 2 years to go full speed at that goal, right? So what I see often is that people get into this, what I call the shiny object syndrome, which is basically they do something for about a month or two and they find something else that they move into that. They do that for a while, then they don't see a result, then they move to another task. And that really does not give you the result because what you want to do takes you multiple years usually to get there. Talking from personal experience, it took me almost 2 years to really see some big profit from the project that I was working on. And during that 2 years was a lot of grinding, a lot of failure, a lot of successes. So you really have to go full speed at your goal and believe in yourself no matter what result you're seeing. Don't give up. Many times, the success is after your greatest failure. Right when you think about giving up is usually where you're going to see the success. You just have to get through it. You have to keep pushing through it. You have to keep learning. And that attitude and that persistence is really what is going to make you a successful digital nomad. All right, now that is for today's video of some of the reasons why I think it's important for you to become a digital nomad. And I put in some bonuses about the challenges and also my recommendation. If you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel because we're gonna have a lot more of the videos about location-independent lifestyle as well as travel videos from around the world coming for you.